Hey, I'm Chris, and welcome to the Think Creative channel. This channel is built specifically for auto dealerships. We focus on automotive marketing that drives real visibility, real leads, and real revenue. Not panic, not guesswork, what actually works when the market shifts. In this video, I want to talk about something every dealership in America is dealing with right now. Tariffs. 25% tariffs on imported vehicles and auto parts is here, and I don't know if it's going away, but whether you sell domestic, import, or a mix of both, your marketing has to change and adapt because the sky is falling. Buyers who walk through your doors are thinking differently now. So let's break down what that means for your marketing and what to do about it. The market just shifted. Let me paint the picture. Roughly half of all vehicles sold in the United States are affected by these tariffs. Prices are going up, supply chains are tightening, and the buyers are just confused. Some are rushing to buy before prices climb any higher if they do. Others are freezing, waiting to see what happens next. But both of those reactions create marketing opportunities, but only if your messaging keeps up with the moment. Most dealerships are still running the same ads they ran 6 months ago. Same copy, same inventory, same targeting, same landing pages, same messaging. That's the problem because the buyer's mindset has completely changed. 6 months ago, a buyer was comparing inventory and negotiating price. Today, that same buyer is wondering whether prices will jump another 10% next month. That's a fundamentally different emotional state. And your marketing needs to speak to that state, not ignore it. So let's talk about why your messaging matters more than ever. When the market is stable, generic messaging can still produce results. Great deals on new inventory, largest selection in the area, low monthly payments available. That works when buyers feel confident. But right now, buyers don't feel confident. They're asking different questions. Should I buy now or wait? Are prices going to keep going up? Is this dealership being straight with me about pricing? Am I going to regret this purchase if prices drop in the future? If your marketing doesn't address those questions, someone else's will. And this is where most dealerships miss the opportunity. They keep pushing promotions when buyers want clarity. They keep running the same sale messaging when buyers want education. In uncertain markets, the dealership that educates wins. The dealership that just advertises to get ignored, that one doesn't win. And the car business has always been about trust. In a tariff environment, trust becomes the only thing that matters. So let's talk about how to adjust your marketing right now. There are several practical shifts every dealership should be making or should already have in place. First, update your ad messaging immediately. If your Google Ads and social media campaigns still talk about the great deals you have without context, those are out of touch. Buyers know prices are changing. Acknowledge it. Not with fear, but with honesty. Something as simple as transparent pricing, no surprises, no hidden fees, lands better right now than a generic discount message. Another approach that works, pre-tariff inventory still available. That creates urgency based on reality, not hype. Second, lean heavily into content. Blog posts, videos, social content. Explain what's happening in the market. Build that trust fast. When a dealership takes the time to educate buyers about tariffs, pricing trends, and what to expect, that dealership becomes the trusted source. Not just a place to buy a car. A place that helps you make a smart decision. You can write articles answering the questions buyers are actually asking. Record quick videos explaining the impact on different vehicle types. Post transparently on social media about what your dealership is seeing. This positions you as the expert in your market, and that pays dividends long after tariffs stabilize. Third, adjust your inventory strategy in your marketing. If your lot has domestic models that aren't directly impacted, highlight that specifically. If you have pre-tariff inventory that was purchased before the price increases hit, make that crystal clear in your listings and ads. Buyers are looking for value right now. You just have to show them where it exists. Don't make them guess, spell it out for them. So let's talk about the danger of going silent. Some dealerships respond to market uncertainty by pulling back on marketing, cutting budgets, pausing campaigns, going quiet until things settle down. That's one of the worst moves you can make. When competitors go quiet, visibility opens up. Ad costs can drop because fewer people are bidding. Search competition decreases, and the dealerships still showing up capture a large share of attention. History proves this over and over and over. During COVID, the dealerships that kept marketing through the disruption came out stronger on the other side. The ones that went dark and had to rebuild visibility from scratch, that took months, if not years. Some still aren't back. During the inventory shortage in 2021 and 2022, dealerships that stayed visible captured the demand that existed. The ones that stopped marketing missed the window entirely. Tariffs create the same dynamic. If you disappear when buyers are actively searching for answers, you won't get that attention back easily. Someone else is going to fill that gap. Let's talk about brand matters more in uncertain markets. So here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. When the market is uncertain, buyers default to trust. They buy from dealerships they feel safe with. That means your brand, your reputation, your reviews, your digital presence carry more weight than ever. Think about it from the buyer's perspective. They're about to make a major purchase in an unstable market. They're already nervous. It's just how it goes. If a buyer is comparing two similar vehicles at two different dealerships, and one of those dealerships has a better, stronger online presence, better reviews, more transparent communication, and clearer messaging, that buyer isn't thinking twice. They're going with the dealership that feels reliable. Marketing in a tariff environment isn't about having the lowest price. It's about being the most trustworthy option in your market. Price wars don't build brands. Trust does. So long-term thinking is what wins here. Tariffs will evolve, prices will adjust, supply will stabilize eventually. But the dealerships that use this moment to build trust, improve their content, and strengthen their digital presence will carry those gains forward for years. This isn't just about surviving a tariff cycle. It's about positioning your dealership as a market leader when that dust settles. So every piece of content you create now continues to work for you later. Every review you earn builds on the last one. Every SEO investment compounds over time. The dealerships panicking right now are making short-term decisions. The smart ones are building long-term assets. When the market normalizes, and it will, the dealerships that invested through the uncertainty will be the ones dominating visibility in their market. So just don't waste this window of time. If you're not sure how your dealership's marketing holds up in today's market, our team can help. We offer a free marketing and visibility audit that looks at your current messaging, your ad performance, and how your digital presence compares to your competitors in your market. No pressure, no sales pitch, just a clear picture of where you stand and what needs to change to take advantage. That link is below. If this video helped you think differently about marketing during the tariff shift, make sure to like it, subscribe, and drop a comment with questions you want us to cover next. I'm Chris with Think Creative. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.